Good morning, wonderful people. I hope your night was great. Okay, this morning we are going to be sharing on the kinds of people that deserve our silence. Who are the kind of people that deserve our silence? That's the question we are going to be sharing on this morning. There are people that at times I really wonder whether some people are human or whether they are humane. Do they have feelings? Are they empathetic enough? At times, I always tell myself, you should treat people the way you would love to be treated. You should talk to people the way you would love to be talked to. My dear, what are the kind of people that deserve our silence? Because it's not everything that you lose energy to talk about or to explain. If someone is willing to walk away from you without a conversation, that kind of person deserves your silence. You don't need to keep asking for an explanation for everything or for every situation or for every condition that you don't understand. If somebody sees that there is a challenge or there is a problem in a friendship, in a relationship, in a marriage, and if actually they were interested in that relationship, situationship, marriage, or whatever, or friendship, they should be able to have an honest conversation with you. They should be able to call the other party in the relationship or friendship, sit them down and have an honest conversation. But if you find yourself with a partner that is not ready to have an honest conversation, to share their point of view for you to understand, or to make you know where you went wrong, or to caution you on what to do or what not to do, and those kind of partners decide to be quiet or walk away from you without having an honest conversation, my dear, big up. Big up and be silent. You don't need to talk. Silence at times is the best form of explanation, or is the best form of comfort you can give yourself. Is the best form of respect you can give yourself. So if you find yourself with a partner, a friend, or whoever, or spouse that is not ready to have an honest conversation with you, my dear, silence is the best answer. You don't need to go asking questions all the time. Because if you do that, they may look at you as if you're cheap or you're foolish. You are not foolish. Spare yourself some respect and give yourself some peace. Respect yourself and carry your head high up. If someone is fine hurting you and never give you any apology, what they deserve is your silence. You don't need to keep asking for apology all the time. If somebody actually realize or admits that they are wrong, it's up to them to apologize. You don't have to go asking for apology. So people who are fine hurting you all the time and they don't want to apologize, those kind of people deserve your silence. Because it looks ridiculous when you start saying that, you hurt me and you did not apologize. If they were fine not apologizing, they deserve your silence. If someone wants to believe whatever they want to believe once they hear rumor or they hear certain gossips about you, and they believe and take sides and already started reacting or showing some funny behaviors towards you, those kind of people deserve your silence. Because if they were actually your friends, they will be able to ask you questions to get the second version or the second side of the story. Remember, for every story, there are two sides. If you hear one side and you've not heard from the other party, and you already decide to take sides until you're already showing some attitude kind of behavior, my dear, those kind of people deserve your silence. You don't need to go struggle explaining yourself to anyone. Value yourself. If someone cannot value your words. If someone cannot take your words for who you are, they cannot take you for who you are. They don't see that you are the kind of person that your words are assets. They think that you have to keep, wasting words and explaining things. Those kind of people need your silence. That is the best answer you can give them. You don't owe anyone anything. You owe yourself everything, and you owe God everything. You owe people respect. And if people respect you, they will be able to ask questions to get to understand you better. But if they already start believing what they are believing, they decide not to have an honest conversation with you, they decide to take sides, they decide to hurt you unapologetically, my dear, you owe them your silence. I hope I made some sense. Good morning.